Do you hear that? Listen real close. That's the high-pitched squeal. You can just barely pick it up on the edges of the political conversation. That's not the sound of the radical left that we expect and that we're used to. We're used to their unhinged shrieking. No, this is different. This is the sound of a very specific kind of panic. It's the sound of the professional complainers, the woke right, the outrage-for-profit influencers, staring into the abyss of their own irrelevance. I'm not here to teach you how to be a conservative. I am not here to teach you how to be MAGA. Most of you were MAGA before Donald Trump left the Democrat Party. That's right. You were a Make America Great Again since Reagan. And you see, Donald Trump has created the woke right and the outrage pimps their worst case scenario. It's not chaos. It's not failure. It's success. It's winning. The drama is gone. The crisis is gone. The daily hair on fire emergency that was their bread and butter, the very thing that fueled their podcast and paid for their tactical turtlenecks, has evaporated. And in the quiet, a terrible truth has dawned on them. They've run out of things to be mad about, rage about, angry about. So now they have to make shit up. They're professional firefighters in a town with no fires. So they've started rummaging around in their shed for oily rags and a book of matches. They are starving for a scandal. If they can't find one, they'll build one from scratch. And that, my friends, is the most dangerous and revealing desperation of all. Folks, let me tell you something. You see what's happening out there. You feel it. It's not just the usual suspects anymore. It's not just the drive-by media. It's not just the radical America-hating left. It's not just the Democrats who are in a full-blown, screeching, five-alarm, hair-on-fire panic. No. The attacks are coming from a new front, a more insidious front. And you know why? I'll tell you why. It's because Donald Trump has been so successful. He has accomplished so much. He has so much fundamental change injected into America, making the nation better, that he has exposed the phonies. He has exposed the grifters in our own ranks. Think about it. For decades, we were told you couldn't fix the border. He did it. We were told you couldn't bring back manufacturing. Did it. Told you couldn't achieve energy independence. Couldn't possibly stand up to China. Couldn't appoint constitutionalist judges who actually respect the rule of law. Did it. Did it all. Didn't just talk. He acted. And in doing so, he committed the greatest sin you can commit in Washington, D.C., and in the political media ecosystem. He proved it could have all been done before him. He proved all the excuses we've been fed for 50 years were nothing but lies from a permanent political class that profits from failure. And that, my friends, is what is driving the woke right, the fake MAGA influencers. They're absolutely mad. They are the people who built their entire brand. Thank you, Richard, for becoming a member. Built their entire cottage industry on complaining about the problems they never wanted. And they never wanted these problems solved. The problems being solved ruins their business model. Their business model is outrage. Their business model is telling you how bad things are. And for just $19.99 a month, I'll tell you how bad they are every day. They never in their wildest, fevered, sweaty dreams imagined a president would come along and actually start fixing things. He ruined their grift. They got to sell cookbooks and shit. So they have to turn on him. They have to invent reasons. He's not a real conservative. He didn't drain the swamp fast enough. It's laughable. They were living in the swamp. They had beachfront frickin' property. Thank you for giving away some memberships there. I appreciate that, brother. Jan Cott. Appreciate you. Trump came along with a drain plug the size of Texas and pulled it. And now they're flopping around on dry land, gasping for air, like a catfish when you throw it up on the hill before you go skin it. They're furious their habitat is gone. They're pissed off because he doesn't need them. He never did. He needs you. He needs the American people, the people with common sense, the people who can see with their own two eyes that their 401ks are better, their country's safer, and their flag is respected again. And that's why I have to say I have been proud. But this is the Ben Dykes News Show. And we are going to continue to show what's happening every day. I know a lot of you started out listening to Rush, and you found somebody that agreed with you. More importantly, let you talk. Welcome to Realville. To all the MAGA dittos out there that have been looking for another home. The ones who were there from the beginning. The ones who see through the phonies and the charlatans. That's right. Because him and you understood the truth. The attacks from these fake influencers aren't a sign of Trump's failure. They are the ultimate proof of his success. It scares the shit out of them. They need rage. They need outrage for clicks. Smash the like, subscribe, sit down, get comfortable, pour yourself a cup of Ben Dykes coffee. Let's get after it. If you or a loved one is on Medicare, listen up. The Department of Justice just filed fraud complaints against 3 of the largest Medicare brokers for steering seniors to plans that had the highest kickbacks and not the best plans for you. This is why I recommend Chapter. Founded after the creator's own parents were scammed, Chapter is fully independent and searches every Medicare plan available to find what actually fits your need. No steering, no pressure, just honest help at zero cost to you. Chapter has saved the average senior over $1,100. If you need help with Medicare, call Chapter at 332-867-1305. You'll talk to a real person here in the United States. But I am not here to just bring the negativity. If you want that, I got 3 letters for you. CNN. That's where you can go watch that stuff, right? Let's check this out right here. Tariffs or deals. Trump seems content with punishing the levies. President Trump has accomplished more again with global tariffs. They are rolling in for the first time in a handful of years, 26 to be exact. We have a surplus. We have an actual income surplus rolling into the United States. It scares the hell out of people. You're going to see a lot of these fake MAGA guys doing some stuff tomorrow because it's the 1-year anniversary of Butler, Pennsylvania. Now, the House has come out with a pro-Trump display targeted by the shooter for the second time. Seattle woman says she believes a shooting that occurred at her home on Sunday may have been political in nature. Who would have guessed? The shooting also damaged a truck with a flag on it. Behind the bullet-riddled window were the slogans, "Police Lives Matter," with a picture of Trump saying, "Fight, fight, fight." That's what's happening, guys. This is in Ballard, very, very liberal area of Seattle. This is posted on Blue Sky. Look at the little stickers they got there on the window. The tolerant left is not so tolerant. The GOP are going to introduce a resolution marking 1 year since the attempt on Trump's life. You're going to see some other people come out and say, hey, let's recognize this. Let's get on the train because the train is moving. It's moving quick. I think we really have to come into question now who we really trust. You make that decision. Pick yours. Butler, PA, 1 year later. The alleged would-be assassin's motive remain a mystery. That's right. We don't know why. We don't know who. We don't know what. All we know is when and where, because we were all watching it right here. That's all we know. These investigative journalists that are so outraged by other things are not saying a damn thing about this, are they? Let's keep moving. Sanctuary, California. ICE agents find 10 migrant children on the Devil's Lettuce farm. They arrested 200 illegals. 200. Where's the outrage from the woke right? Where's their pom-poms? I don't know if they can even hold them with all the outrage signs that George Soros has probably paid them to hold up right now. But this is a huge win. When you arrest 200 illegals, thank you, Raccoon Man. Appreciate you. When you arrest 200 illegals, why are they not celebrating this? Why are they not highlighting the accomplishments? Because it doesn't get clicks. There's nothing dramatic here. Move along, right? Tom Homan, we love it whenever he gives a fiery speech. But the woke right won't acknowledge whenever he puts handcuffs on people. They don't like it. Let's keep moving. Trump directs the DHS to arrest rioters throwing objects at ICE. Trump just said, gloves are off. Rules of engagement. Protect yourselves. He's not going to have law enforcement being treated the way the woke right is treating him right now. Throwing stones and sticks and lies. Trump's not having it. Look at that picture. This guy is actually throwing a rock off of police cars down below. And look at all the other illegals gathered around. Donald Trump put out this big Truth Social post. I'll bring it up here. If you didn't see this, the gloves are off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on my way back from Texas, watched in disbelief as thugs, that's not a racist term either, were violently throwing rocks and bricks at ICE officers. Tremendous damage was done to these brand new vehicles. Therefore, I'm directing Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, Borders Czar Tom Homan to instruct all ICE Homeland Security, any other law enforcement who is on the receiving end of thrown rocks, bricks, or any other form of assault. This is deadly. To stop their car and arrest these slime balls. You know Trump wanted to drop the F words. I do too. But I know many of you are in your living rooms, sitting in your cozy couch with some family around. And I appreciate you for doing that. Thank you, Ron Worley, for becoming a member on the channel and giving away some gift memberships. I appreciate that. Keeps the channel alive. Keeps me moving. Omega Directive member. Thank you. The drive-by media is pissed because they're running out of outrage. Donald Trump and Melania just met with grieving families in Texas ahead of the roundtable yesterday. Says they've been devastated. Did you see Joe Biden go to North Carolina and meet with the families? Madam Patriot, thank you for becoming a member. I want to say one thing really quick. If you become a member on the channel with that little barcode right there, you go to the community post tab. There is a little Discord area that we're going to change the name of to Realville in honor of the late, great El Rushbo. Welcome to Realville. It's nothing but patriots. You got to be a patriot to get in. No libtards. None of the trans Tifa. Just patriots. Okay? You go there. Safe space. You've been looking for people to converse with that are like-minded with you, that you can have real legitimate conversations with. Maybe you've got a business and you want to put the link to your business in there. There's a links tab where you can do that. We support each other. That's what we do here. I want you to see this. This is a real president. This is a real first lady. Meet some of the heroes who responded to the devastating floods in Kerrville, Texas. I think that's the way you say it. Kerrville. Sorry. Wait a second. Where is CNN? That looks like a black military member. And I think she's female. Where's CNN praising this? Black female active duty Air Force shaking hands with Trump? That racist POS. They're not going to highlight that, are they, guys? It doesn't sell. There's no rage there. We'll keep going. God is real. 6-year-old nearly drowns, has life-changing experience. A little boy in Louisiana.
Crow native mother is sharing what she calls a miracle after her 6-year-old son was brought back to life after drowning over the 4th of July holiday.
While his survival alone is remarkable, it's what he says he saw during those moments that left his family in awe.
In a story you'll see only on 10, News 10's Rodriguez Stevens sat down with the family to share their powerful testimony.
It's summertime and cooling off by the water is a go-to for many families. But for one 6-year-old boy, a fun day nearly turned tragic. DJ explains what happened while he was unresponsive, which has strengthened his parents' faith even more.
I saw DJ sitting by the pool with his feet in the pool. And I was kind of okay with it because DJ, he's scared of water, so he's not going to just jump in the water.
But in a split second, Krista says everything changed. Her son was suddenly lifeless.
We just started screaming God's name first, and we kind of panicked, but something told me to wait, let's do CPR, let's try to revive him. And while I'm reviving him, I'm just praying, God, please call your angels, cover them with my son, Lord, in the name of Jesus, Lord. Cover my baby with your blood, Lord, in the name of Jesus, Lord. Please give me my baby back.
As Krista prayed and performed CPR, DJ's stepfather gave rescue breaths.
Somebody said, pump his stomach, and he just threw up water and threw up and started crying, and the ambulance came rushing in, telling everybody to move. They dragged me away from him. They put him in the stretcher. His oxygen was at 95.
DJ made it to the hospital, but what he said next shocked his family.
He started to tell the nurse that he went to heaven.